On today's Arizona Daily Mix, we're talking to rock and roll legends Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony about the return to Las Vegas. And I hope you're hungry because we're making some mouth-watering burritos at Burrito Express. And speaking of hungry, we'll get a preview of the Hungarian Festival this weekend. Yeah, we got that and a lot more, and it all starts right now. Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Bradley Parrott. Thanks so much for joining us here on the CW7 in Arizona. And today is a very special day. Yes, after searching for months, we're finally announcing our Arizona Remarkable Woman. And we can't wait for you to meet her in just a bit. And I'll tell you, we have some amazing remarkable women in this state. And we are so happy to go out and talk to a few of them here and there, but to nominate this one and get this one that is going to be representing us in the big national show for our Remarkable Women is going to be amazing. And perfect timing for National Women's History Month. I mean, I could just name a few right now. We got Maddie here. We got Lex. We got Teresa. We got, what's her name? Kelly. Yeah. We have Roberta. We have Janet. We have, Julie. We have Chloe. We have, who else is over there? Melissa. Alyssa. We have all kinds of people. Okay. That are remarkable women. My mom. My kid's mom, Ann. Jen, everybody. Okay, we just go on. Okay. Hey, I'm on a roll, and why not keep it going? And that's why you'll get a burrito at Burrito Express that has bold flavors stuffed to the brim and rolled into perfection. Take a look.
Burrito Express started in 1995 by my father. He was the founder. He lost his job and had to figure out something to do for his family. And literally, he just decided we're gonna try a Mexican food place. We literally started it out of the kitchen of our home in Mesa, Arizona. I would come home from high school and I would deliver food in his car. And we did that for about a month. And then he decided, let's go ahead and give this a run. He signed his first lease on Arizona Avenue in Warner, and we opened our first location. And then from there, it's where it is now, 9 brick and mortar locations. It's fast, it's fresh, and our customer service, I think, in this space, the quick service restaurant, Mexican food industry, I think, is second to none. We understand how valuable the community is, and we understand that the only reason that we're successful is because we have the support of the community. Thus, it's important for us. We feel a lot of value in giving back to the community so that they all know that we appreciate them, that we truly care about them. We want this to be a good experience. We want them to enjoy coming to Burrito Express. So we do all kinds of stuff. We work with a bunch of different foundations. We're heavily involved with Arizona State University. We all graduated from there. Mom, dad, brother, sister, my whole family. We went to high school here, obviously. That just became important to us, and that's our target market, right? Once we get these high school kids hooked on Burrito Express, it's over. So that's super important to us. We work with all the high schools. Anybody that wants to work with us, they can reach out to me. Like I said, ASU, we do NIL deals. We were one of the first businesses to jump into that space. But I've probably done 20 NIL deals with athletes at ASU. I got to work with Cam Scatterbill. I was his first NIL deal that he's ever done. And so we just think it's important, and we understand the value in recognizing our patrons and our customers. Our most popular item on the menu is our Breakfast Supreme Burrito. It's got eggs, bacon, ham, potatoes, and cheese. For breakfast, that's it. That's our number 1 item. We also have a steak and egg, which is amazing. It's steak, eggs, potatoes, tomatoes, and onions. That's probably number 2. And then on our lunch side, our steak, potato, and cheese is by far the most popular burrito. And then our Burrito Supreme is probably number 2. You can get that with shredded beef or chicken. Those are our 4 most popular items. We've got some stuff that's slept on that people don't try, but are amazing. Our Machaca Hot Burrito. My favorite burrito. That's shredded beef, egg, tomato, and then we have a special salsa, a special chili that we make in the back here that we only use for that burrito, so that's our Machaca Hot. And then our lunch burritos, our red chili and our green chili are amazing. We have a 3-way burrito. It's red chili, green chili, and beans. And I always say that's one of the OG burritos. When we first started, that was my favorite burrito. So we have Burrito Express, and we have, like I said, we're inside Circle K's now, which is going to be huge, which is our fast and fresh locations. Circle K builds us a full kitchen, and then I send my team in there, and we're making burritos fresh, just like we do here, all day long. We just put them out on warmers. You can reach out to me social media. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. And then you can email me at burritoexpress@gmail.com. And then if you have an idea, if you want to work with us, we're open to anything.
All right, later in the show, we'll get a slice of the pizza that just made the Forbes 30 under 30 Arizona list. It's that time of year where we get to go recognize a remarkable woman thanks to Nextstar's big campaign, and we're going to meet our Arizona winner.
Okay, Francine has no idea that she was even nominated. She has no idea that she won. She thinks she's meeting a friend for coffee, but we've set up the whole thing. We're going to give her flowers, we're going to give her balloons, but most importantly, a $1,000 check for the charity that she founded. I cannot wait to meet her.
Let's go meet. Let's go.
Okay. The Eagle has landed. Francine is inside having her coffee. Hi, how are you? Nothing to see here. See the flannel shirt?
That's her.
No, Mike's right there. Mike's right there. He's hiding. Hi there. Are you Francine?
Hey, Francine. Yes. Hi, Francine. Brad Perry and Teresa from the CW7 Arizona.
Hi.
And guess what? You are our Arizona's remarkable woman.
Yes!
Congratulations!
You are going to be going to Nashville with all of the other remarkable women in the spring.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say.
We are doing $1,000 to your charity.
Your charity, Kid in the Corner.
Oh my gosh. I am so grateful.
Now, did you know that we were coming? Did you?
No.
I know you didn't. And look
Are you
who's
totally
here.
shocked right
look
now?
who's over here. Your family's over here too. They knew.
Is that your husband, Craig? Is that Craig right there?
Come on over here.
Let
Come
him
on
in,
here.
Craig. Come on over
in
here.
Francine is probably one of the strongest people that I know, and I am so proud of her and so glad that I can support her as best I can in everything that she does to promote awareness of mental health and help kids who are struggling.
Give it a big round of applause.
Big round of applause. Yay.
So after months of accepting nominations, you just saw who our panel of judges selected as Arizona's remarkable woman, Francine Sumner. She's an incredible woman on so many levels, and Teresa had the chance to sit down with her woman to woman, mom to mom, to get to know her a little better. Take a look.
Francine, first of all, congratulations. You're Arizona's most remarkable woman.
Crazy. It's such an honor.
Well, it speaks to the impact you've had to thousands of families in our state. And I was there when you were surprised. How was that experience?
The most bizarre experience. I've never actually been like fully surprised. Like anytime there's been a surprise I've like known a little bit, I had no idea whatsoever. It was very surreal and very emotional and really exciting.
Obviously, the work that you do is born out of an unimaginable loss. You lost your son, Zachary. He died by suicide at age 16.
He did.
And within weeks of his death, you started Kid in the Corner.
Yep, exactly. You know, I think he took his life. It was the most horrible experience. You know, we thought we did everything right. We thought he was doing everything right. But it was really stigma for us. And between the day that he died and the day of his funeral, I did a lot of thinking. And the eulogy that I wrote was basically a call to action, right? It was, what do we do before we get to that point? What do we do before kids get to that point? How do we let them know that it's okay to take care of themselves? And how do their friends reach out to each other? And how do people at school take notice? And how do we get that message out there? And how do we? And it just started as a conversation. It really started as a eulogy and that conversation around my dining room table. And we put this program together, and the first school we went to speak at was Zachary's high school.
You had done all the right things as parents. You knew that he was struggling with depression.
Yep.
You got him help. He was in inpatient treatment.
He was.
Who was Zachary before depression?
Zachary was my third, and he was so kind. I think one of the things about him, if you'll talk to people, they'll tell you that he had a kindness that most people don't. He was the person that would welcome people to the neighborhood, especially if they had dogs. He'd be the kid that would go to Chipotle and get a buy one, get one free burrito and find somebody on the street to give it to. And he was into golf. He was a coin collector, specialty.
We're going to get to that because you've started the Penny Pledge, and I want to talk about that. But I wanted to ask you about something that I'd read, that when he got out of treatment, his friends at school and outside of school didn't really talk to him.
Right.
They didn't know what to say.
Right.
So he was further isolated by that. And I feel like adults don't know what to say. Kids don't know what to say. We think we're going to say the wrong thing.
That's right. And that's part of our program. So we go in and we talk to kids about reaching out to the kid in the corner, right? And who's the kid in the corner? We've all been the kid in the corner.
Yeah, we have.
We're all going to be the kid in the corner again, right? But if you know that somebody is struggling, saying something is better than saying nothing. And you don't have to ask about their mental health. You can say, I haven't seen you in a while, hope everything's okay.
And it's still so difficult for us to talk about what's missing from the conversation.
I think what's in front of the conversation, again, is stigma. Is the shame and the embarrassment. And so I feel like we as parents and kids learn how to take care of their physical health from the time our kids are born, right? We have scheduled follow-ups and we have vaccine schedules, and when they have colds, we sort of learn how to take care of them. When they have fevers, we learn how to take care of them, and we learn the signs of when to get help, right? Couple of days, fever's down, symptoms are better, all right, we're on the right path. But if our kids all of a sudden start vomiting 3 times a day and the fever doesn't go down, we're going to get help because we don't know how to take care of them. And we're conditioned to do that, but not when it comes to mental health. We're not taught from the beginning as parents or kids. We don't know the signs and symptoms. We don't know how to help them regulate, and we don't know when it's time to go get help.
And do we as a culture really have to think hard about it, because suicide is now the leading cause of death for young people, and it's getting younger, 10 to 14.
It is getting younger. Our sweet spot is in elementary school. When we started, I thought it was going to be high school. I thought we got to get to high schoolers. But dial it back. We're in 5th and 6th grade, and that is where we're having the conversations. Most kids will tell you that when they started struggling with their mental health was in elementary school.
Tell me about the Penny Pledge.
So Zachary was a coin collector, and when he died, he died on a Tuesday, and we didn't have his funeral until Sunday. There were some things that had to happen before the funeral, and so we had days. We sat around my dining room table, and we had bowls and bowls and bowls of pennies. He had pennies sorted all over the place, and we just were sitting there picking through the ones that were the date of his birth, 2000. And one of my older son's friends took the pennies home, drilled holes in them, and then we started to wear them. And to remind us how kind he was, like to always be kind and remember Zachary. And it's since become the cornerstone of our organization. And the idea behind it is the Penny Pledge, pennies alone, 1 cent, I mean, they just discontinued them, right?
Yeah.
They don't mean much, one off, but collectively they add up. And the Penny Pledge is an individual call to action, right? It's between you and you. You pledge to reach out to the kid in the corner. You pledge to take care of your own mental health, and you pledge to be a safe and caring person. That's you, 1 penny. But collectively, we can shatter the stigma. We can change the behaviors. We can educate youth and parents and community members so that this doesn't happen again. And that, I think, is why our mission is to shatter the stigma, right? We need to remove all of that so that we can take care of our mental health, that we know how to reach out, we know where the resources are.
Well, I just wanted to say, as a mother of 2 teenage boys, I want to thank you personally for what you're doing.
Thank you.
This conversation really matters.
It does. It really is about starting the conversations and making sure that we're educating the community and each other.
Well, may Zachary's memory be a blessing.
Thank you.
This feature of Remarkable Women was brought to you by Phillips Law Foundation.
Coming up, did you know that the Rubik's Cube was invented in Hungary? Well, we'll find out what else is when we get a preview of the Hungarian Festival next. The festival season in Arizona is upon us, and the Hungarian Festival is this weekend. So joining me is Rico Vicichan of the Hungarian Cultural Association of Phoenix to tell us all about this event. And before we go any further, how'd I do?
You did really
Did I good?
well. Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
Vicichan.
Yes.
So that's the names you're going to be hearing out there, these different names. This is so amazing.
Yes,
But you know what's so incredible is that we have this community that come together for all our different cultures, and now the Hungarian community. So how long has this association been here in Arizona?
The association has been around since 2017, but it's the 7th year that we organize the festival. And now we're taking it downtown to Heritage Square.
I love this, and it's getting bigger. And what I love is that there's dance, there's food, there's culture going on. So a lot's happening there this weekend.
Yes, we are going to have lots of authentic foods made by our volunteers. And there's going to be an awesome vendor who's going to sell chimney cakes, which is very typical to the Hungarian culture. It's a really nice treat. And there's going to be folk dances, there's going to be live music by 2 different bands. There's going to be many activities for the children. We actually have a playhouse.
Yes.
And we have all sorts of games as well, just like this one here, where you have to guess which are Hungarian inventions or discoveries.
I love it. So we're going to play that game in a little bit.
Yes, I hope you're going to guess some of it.
I am. Well, maybe if I have some treats here, we'll see. So what do we have here? What's this right here?
So this one, it looks to a Cinnabon, but it's not. And it has a very interesting name, Wasp Nest.
Wasp Nest.
Yes, because it looks like a wasp's nest, I guess. And the taste is a tad bit different as well. The texture is a little bit crunchier, and it has vanilla in it. And if you guys will taste it, you're gonna see that it's less sweet.
We'll
than
be
some of the
testing it
American
later on and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then down here, this chocolate, very interesting here. What's the name of the chocolate? It's called?
The chocolate is called Mochkonyev, which is the tongue of the cat. It's really interesting. I tried to look behind the name and try to find a story. Apparently, it's just because of the shape of it.
Yeah, I like that. That's so much fun. All right, this is really cool because a lot of different things have come out of, Hungary. One thing we do know, I was talking about, and that's the Rubik's Cube. I didn't know about the Rubik's Cube came out. That's so amazing.
Yes, it's an invention of Ernő Rubik, and it was actually not a toy. He developed it, he invented it to teach something to his students in 3D.
Okay, all right, so now I got to pick out a couple other things.
Yes,
okay.
there's 2 more things that
There's
are
2 more.
Hungarian discoveries or inventions.
Okay, well, we were talking about one, and you kind of like gave it away when you told me, because I said Hungarian has like a very big film community and everything like that. So I'm going to say chess.
Chess, well, it's not a Hungarian invention.
Oh,
that was a trick.
That was
a trick. But it has a very close connection to Hungary, just because one of the best chess players in the world, Judit Polgár, is Hungarian, and a movie just came out about her, the Queen of Chess, on Netflix. So it is not a Hungarian invention, but Hungarians are very good at chess.
Okay, so I'm going to go. How about the coffee?
That's not coffee.
What is this?
It's paprika powder.
Oh,
well, Hungarians use a lot of paprika in their foods.
Yes.
And paprika was used actually by Albert Szent-Györgyi to discover vitamin C that we take almost on a daily basis. Some people take it on a daily basis.
Wow.
And he noticed that he could extract ascorbic acid, vitamin C, from the peppers.
Okay, there's one more. Which I'm going to tell you. Is it going to be the ballpoint pen?
Yes, the ballpoint pen.
There it is.
Joseph Viro.
I love it.
That
There
is
you go.
correct.
Okay, where can people find information about the Hungarian, of course, Association of Arizona and then of the festival?
And we have a separate website. If you Google Hungarian Festival Arizona.org, you will find all the important information. We are going to be downtown at Heritage Square on Sunday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Perfect. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you
This is
so
great.
much.
There you go. Information also is over on the CW7AZ.com website. come enjoy a little Hungry. And welcome back to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There is still so much more to come, so keep it right here. Because when I talk about a dream interviews that I would like to do, well, one of mine came true last week when I got the chance to talk to rock legends. Take a look. He is known for people not able to drive 55. He's responsible for bringing some of the greatest musicians in rock and roll together, and he's going to be responsible for having the Las Vegas Strip filled with big hair, tight pants, and bandanas. I'm talking about Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Sammy Hagar, who's returning to Las Vegas with a special limited run of his Best of All Worlds residency at the Dolby Live at Park MGM in Vegas. And he's joined by the bass player that can play the paint off a Camaro, Mr. Michael Anthony. How are you two doing?
Doing great.
I love it. That's my new intro for Mikey on stage. Michael Anthony.
Hey, yeah, but leave the tight pants part out. We're not no tight pants anymore.
Yeah, but peeling the paint off a Camaro, that's Mikey. There he is, man.
I love it.
How you doing, Brad?
I'm doing great. Let's talk about this because you're bringing us back to the Vegas Strip because it was such a big hit, and we're seeing more and more rock and roll taking over Vegas.
Well, because it's like the ultimate way to play multiple shows. You know, to play six. You know, to be on the road for 2 weeks playing 6 shows, you come back, you feel like you've been on the road for a year. You play 6 shows in Vegas, you get to stay in the same place. You're eating good food. You're staying in a beautiful hotel room. The show's right there. You don't have to sound check every day unless you want to, and we always want to because we change the set along. You know, we put new songs in the show every night because we're playing the same building. It's just a dream come true for a musician. You know, I sing better. I have more endurance because I'm rested. I eat good food. I'm not all, like saying, man, I'm starving, boy, I got to hit the stage. Oh, man, I got to eat a hot dog real quick. You know, it's just the road is tough at our age. And so it's a dream come true. That's why everyone's doing it. It's not just us. Everybody's doing it. All my friends, what do you think? I'm going, it's retirement.
I love it. And I love that you're bringing Michael in here because you guys have been friends for a long time,
kidding?
Which is so great. And you just see that love and that chemistry on stage with all your band members. But you two really, hit it off amazingly on that stage.
Yeah, it's been, about 40 years now that Sam and I have, known each other. There was a period where we didn't see each other much, and then we reconnected, and it's great. I mean, what better than time to have than getting up playing great music with all your good buddies? You know, you can't ask for anything more than that. And plus, the audience is, there's a lot of audience participation, so it's great.
I love it. So let me ask you guys this. How do you feel that you're having people who are now grandparents bringing their grandchildren to see you perform and the music still hits everybody like hard in the same way?
Well, I don't know about all grandparents, but there's some grandparents out there, and I'm definitely one of them. But I got to tell you, it warms my heart to see like a teenage boy or a teenage girl at a concert with their father or their mother, or both is even better. And the parents are showing off the people they grew up with, and the kids are just into it. That is the most beautiful thing for me at my age to see in the audience, is seeing young people with their parents. Because when I was growing up, my dad, I would never go to a concert. My dad, I didn't want to be around my parents, and our music was so far apart to where it's really cool to see that the music Mike and I have made in our generation, it really spans through 2 and 3 generations, and that's amazing. It's because it's great music, and it's meant to be played live. And you got to go see it live. You know, the kids grew up hearing their mom and dad playing Van Halen and Led Zeppelin, Sammy around the house, and then they want to go see it live. They want to see these people perform it, and to be able to still do that and bring all that together, I'm telling you, that is a religious experience. It's just awesome, and it's one of my favorite things about it.
No generation gap at our shows.
No.
I love it. Guys, thank you very much. I know you're on tight time, but I'll tell you right now, it's a 4.5-hour drive for me. I'll be there in Vegas seeing you.
We'll make it worth your while. I promise you.
I can't drive 55. All right, hey, let's be real. Many of us simply can't live without our coffee, and we're showing you a hidden, must-go coffee shop in downtown Phoenix that is so much more than just a cup of joe. Take a look.
So the Coffee Builders is quite unique because we are also a millwork company and we provide restaurant interiors for people. So when I originally created this, it was a space to kind of show off what we can build. And then the coffee shop took on a life of its own. And now the coffee shop is building some unique things of its own, and food and drink. So we're just having a really fun time creating new experiences for people. When people come into my shop, I want them to be surprised. I want them to be kind of taken aback and see something they haven't seen before. It might be a drink, it might be some special thing we're trying out, and I want them to see a plush interior, a place that's cozy and inviting and just a little bit different than everyone else. Crafting a drink menu is a lot of fun. I love just researching new flavors and things to try. I'll look at some of the most interesting and bizarre ingredients I could possibly integrate, something you wouldn't see every day, and I'll try to bring that into the mix and find new ways to present things. When we very first started, I had my coffee menu, something you'd see at every coffee shop, you know, your cortados and your lattes and basic flavors. But then we started creating some specialties, and then we started creating some luxury specialties. And then we got into a couple themes where we started using these creative ideas or things that bring people together to create a new menu revolving around that theme. So it might be a holiday, or it might be some fun movie or something that we're all into, and I'll create drinks that kind of tell a story, something a little different. I think we all like to be told stories, and drinks and food can do that too. So our menu often does that, and it changes frequently. Well, there's our country pumpkin. Now it's off menu, it's kind of secret. But what we've got here is a pumpkin spice latte the way that we would do it. A little more luxurious. Right here we have a smoker with cinnamon bark in it, and we will smoke this at the table for you, and it's so fun because we get this really light, airy cinnamon smoke on top of the pumpkin spice latte. Something you don't necessarily get to see every day, and it's fun if you're trying to show off to your friends. So we don't just have coffee here, we also have food, and I like to experiment with that as well. So we have some really fun flavors. I brought out some of our Scotch whiskey figs. Those are black mission figs that we've rehydrated in Scotch, stuffed with blue cheese, wrapped in applewood smoked bacon, and drizzled with honey. Super good, really, really decadent. I also just created some gluten-free donuts that we serve at the table. So you can visit us at thecoffeebuilders.com. We are at 901 South 7th Street in Phoenix, 85034. We're just south of Chase Field, if you know where that is, north of Buckeye Road on 7th Street.
All right, after the break, St. Patrick's Day is around the corner. See where you can try your luck up in Prescott next.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Buc-ee's and Yavapai Casinos.
With St. Patty's Day so close, why not follow the rainbow to Buc-ee's Casino in Prescott for a chance of a pot of gold?
Here at Buc-ee's Casino, we have 3 levels of fun. We have live action craps and roulette and blackjack, and a restaurant held on the 3rd floor. And it's our fresh take on casual dining, and it's family friendly, so we have a kids menu that we also have. At Buc-ee's and Yavapai Casinos, we have over 500 slot machines for the chance to play and win. So you want to make sure that you sign up for a player's card at our Gold Rush Club. You don't need to pay anything to sign up. Membership is free. And then as you play, you earn points. Points earns you tier status and offers later down the road. So we have 5 tiers here at Buc-ee's and Yavapai Casinos. We have the 10 carat, the 12 carat, the 14 carat, the 18 carat, and then the 24 carat. Down the hill from Buc-ee's Casino, we have Yavapai Casino, where we offer shuttle service. And then also we have a restaurant at Yavapai Casino, the Yavapai Cantina, so you can dine down there as well. If you're looking for a great place to play and stay, we are just steps away from the Prescott Resort. You can get a player's room discount with a player's card. To keep up with our exciting promotions, visit buckiescasino.com and double the rush at Buc-ee's and Yavapai Casinos.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Buc-ee's and Yavapai Casinos.
Coming up, find out how to get more protein in your diet for National Nutrition Month. Next.
We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on CW7AZ.com. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Kettle and Fire, Nuts.com, Gonna Need Milk, and WK Kellogg Company by A1 Broadcast.
March is National Nutrition Month, and this year's theme is Discover the Power of Nutrition. And I recently talked with dietitian, best-selling author, and supermom Frances Largeman Rolfe about ways to get more protein and fiber in your diet. Good morning, Frances. How are you?
I am great, Brad. Thanks for having me.
Well, we are talking about something that is very much a big thing that's happening now, and that is Nutrition Month, and why it's so important that we recognize this month.
Yes. Well, in my books and on social media, I talk about realistic, family-friendly habits that add up to overall health and nutrition. And when you focus on simple, balanced meals and snacks that you actually enjoy, healthy eating is so much easier and you won't feel overwhelmed.
I like that. I like what you said, like what we like to eat, which is very important. So where do we start?
Start with a stocked pantry. It is that simple. Kettle and Fire bone broth is my non-negotiable kitchen staple because the slow simmered flavorful broths are the easiest protein upgrade that you're not making yet. I made this chicken tortilla soup using Kettle and Fire's reduced sodium chicken bone broth instead of cooking stock, and it adds a serious protein boost while keeping the recipe delicious. You get more out of every bowl without changing anything else about how you cook. And on days that you don't have time to cook at all, just heat it up, pour it in a mug, and sip it. It is that flavorful.
That is something that we keep right here at the station. Don't tell anybody, okay? That's
amazing.
All right. With that said, we also need healthy snacks. So what do you recommend?
Yes, well, I'm all about snacking. I wrote a whole book on snack trays, and Nuts.com is a family-owned company that makes healthy snacking simple and satisfying with an incredible variety of high-quality, nutritious options that never sacrifice on flavor. It goes way beyond the selection you can find at your grocery store, and I turn to Nuts.com for everything from fresh organic nuts and dried fruits to custom trail mixes and snack bars, all delivered right to my door. And let me tell you, with 4 kids, that is incredible. I love that they deliver. And also, they just did a study and they found that cashews are the #1 nut in America.
Let me just tell you, traveling, everything I do, there goes. That's my nut right there. I love it.
Wow, they're delicious, yeah.
All right. Okay, let's talk about healthy things for aging. This is something that's important.
Yes, healthy aging and longevity come down to everyday nutrition and the things that we put into our bodies on a daily basis. And we know that building muscle mass is associated with lower risk of all-cause mortality. Dairy milk, including lactose-free milk with its high-quality, complete protein and essential nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, helps build muscle. Milk's nutrients preserve bone strength and support brain and heart health. And a growing body of research also links dairy milk, including whole milk, to a reduced risk of certain chronic diseases like obesity, colorectal cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease.
Oh, yeah, I tell you, it gets you moving like that lady was. I was like, wow, look at that lady. She's dancing around, having her milk. I like that. So, okay, this is very interesting because this is my hometown. And we're talking the cereal capital of the world because fiber is starting to come back, and that's important to put in a diet. Am I right?
It is essential, because it's not only important for overall health, but also gut health, digestion. Fiber helps us feel full, yet 95% of Americans are falling short on fiber. High fiber cereals from WK Kellogg Co. make getting enough fiber easy. Brands like Kellogg's Raisin Bran, All Bran, and Frosted Mini Wheats provide 6 to 12 grams of fiber per serving through familiar foods that people already love. Cereal is a simple habit that helps increase fiber intake, especially on those busy mornings. I've got 4 kids, got to get them out the door, and it pairs easily and well with fruit and milk for a balanced start to the day, and plus it tastes delicious.
I'll tell you, bring it back, because I love having a bowl of cereal and watching cartoons Saturday morning. I'll tell you,
so
now
good.
the family get involved. This is great. Francis, this is all so good and healthy. Where can we find more information?
Folks can go to tipsontv.com.
Perfect. Francis, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Kettle and Fire, Nuts.com, Gonna Need Milk, and WK Kellogg Company by A1 Broadcast.
Coming up, a local pizza joint that has caught the attention of the owner of Barstool Sports. That's next. All right, what's coming up tonight on the CW7 Arizona? Well, it all kicks off with Family Feud and The Big Bang Theory, and then it goes into our action-packed CW Prime Time with the next generation of WWE Wrestling, and that's WWE NXT at 7. Then finish out the night with some more Big Bang Theory and back-to-back episodes of Young Sheldon. Tune in tonight, starting at 4 p.m. here on the CW7 Arizona, where we like to say, it's all good. Amici Pizza in Mesa has become somewhat of a local viral sensation thanks to social media, and they were just named to the Forbes 30 Under 30 Local Arizona Class of 2026. Lexi gives us a slice.
Amici Pizza was your normal small business pizza shop that then took off on TikTok, thanks to Kateri. So Kateri, tell me a little bit about what it means to you to have your small business then take off on TikTok.
It has been absolutely insane, like beyond any business owner's wildest dreams. Like obviously everyone likes to market on social media and whatnot, just like posting cute pictures and whatever. But once I started posting videos on TikTok, things like went so crazy to the point where you never think you're gonna see the people actually in person, but I feel like once we hit 100,000 followers, people were coming in like waves. Yes.
So before we dive a little bit more into your business and everything, tell me a little bit about the history of Amici's.
Yeah, definitely. So this place was actually owned by my boyfriend Vinny's family back in the day. In 2018, 2019, myself and my boyfriend met at a different pizzeria, and we were looking. I run the whole front of the house, he runs the whole back of the house, and my family has been in the industry for our entire lives, especially my mom. She's been working in restaurants forever. We were looking to buy a place, and then my boyfriend Vinny was looking to get his own place too. And when this place came available, it was kind of like perfect timing. My dad was like, look at this place, and then Vinny was like, my dad used to own this place. So it kind of like,
that's amazing.
It was like fate when it came available. Yeah, so my dad and my mom, they came together, they did an entire renovation, they did so much for this place. It looks completely different than it ever used to. But they owned it for the first few years, and then Vinny and I were spearheading it. We were like the front hand of the operation, and we just, in 2023, we bought it from them, and now it's ours completely, but it's been really, really cool to see it come together, and it's been like a whole family affair.
I love how his family used to own it, and now like you guys get to own it together.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit, what was the first video that you saw like take off? Tell me through your TikTok journey now.
Honestly, the first video I took did really, really well. It was just come open up my small business with me. I was kind of just experimenting to see like maybe it could work for me, maybe not. And the first one, that one taking off was kind of like motivation for me to keep making them. I experimented with a lot of different kinds of videos, like come serve a table with me, come pack a takeout order with me, come open up with me. And mostly the serving videos is what really took off, but a lot of just showing the food, people were seeing the food and they were like, wait, this actually looks really good. And the Shirley Temples, you can see here, those we're kind of famous for that. We don't do anything crazy to them, but they've kind of gone viral, and I feel like everyone that walks in here gets a Shirley Temple.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the famous Shirley Temples come across my TikTok for sure.
Yes.
So you guys took it over in August of 2023, correct?
We took it over in January of 2023,
Okay.
and I started the TikTok in August. So
Okay.
I was doing TikTok from October of 2023, and October 2024 is when things really took off. I made it my homework to post every single day, like from August on, and then I feel like once we hit 100,000 followers around like September, August is when we saw like the impact in person.
Yeah.
Because I was getting followers consistently over time, but then once it hit like fall, winter break, we were seeing people come like,
Like the
in
mass
massive amounts. Yeah.
So, what was that feeling when you started to see all those lines out front and people waiting 3 hours to have food here?
I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something that we never thought would ever happen, and we were like, is this actually happening? And people were like asking to take pictures with me. I'm like, are you sure you want a picture with me? Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy the impact that social media has. Like, we're just a small business, and honestly, in the beginning, it was really overwhelming because we didn't have the staff for it. We didn't have like the food supply for it. A lot of adjustments. It was really overwhelming, but in like the best way possible.
So now you're like a TikTok celebrity as well. It's not
That's
just the place, it's you as well.
That's what
Because
they
your
say.
face is on the social media.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. Some girl came in last night and said that I'm your biggest fan. It was kind of crazy.
I love that. That's amazing. Okay, so now we'll dive into the food because that's
Yes.
what everybody's also coming for.
Yes.
What are your most popular food items?
Okay, so I would say the vodka rigatoni right here is probably our most popular thing. I feel like every single table that walks in gets that. I like to make mine spicy, so if you're looking for a little surprise, you can always do that. Obviously the Shirley Temple. The Caesar salad pizza is something that's actually not even on our menu. It's something that we showcase in a TikTok. Vinny likes to kind of experiment with the slices in the display case, and this was something that he tried out. He made like 4 slices, and then all of a sudden everyone was coming in, do you have the Caesar salad pizza? Do you have the Caesar salad pizza? So it's become a thing.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, it's not even on the menu, but this is like so popular.
Okay.
And this right here is our white pizza. It's our Bianco. So it has a blend of garlic, ricotta, butter on the bottom, and then mozzarella cheese on top. And this one has the extra ricotta on top as well. And then this is our vodka pizza. So it's vodka sauce and fresh mozzarella. Very, very popular as well. A lot of people like to get half vodka pizza, half Caesar salad pizza to try the best of both worlds. But
So you can do half, quarters,
yes, you
correct?
can do half
Okay.
and half on smalls and then quarters on larges. And then up here we have a cannoli, and we mix it up a little bit. Instead of doing chocolate on top, we drizzle strawberry sauce on top. People have been liking that a lot too, having the option to do chocolate, strawberry, or raspberry. You can't go wrong with the cannoli. I always say you're never too full for a cannoli in my videos. So.
And then, so if people want more information, where can they find you guys, social media, and where are you guys located?
Yeah, so on Instagram we are Amici Pizza AZ, and on TikTok it's just amici.pizza, and then we're on the southwest corner of Dobson and Guadalupe in Mesa.
CW7 Arizona invites you to be our guest. Get 50% off on some of the best must-try food and drink establishments in the area. Scan the QR code on your screen right now and get ready to save.
Thanks for joining us today. Tomorrow on the show, we'll get a preview of the Mariachi and Folklorico Festival at the Herberger, and we'll see a stunning home that just came on the market. Plus, we're going to check out a cool meeting place for professionals who work from home. For more information on what we talked about during the show, head on over to the CW7AZ.com. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by A1 Broadcast, Kettle and Fire, Nuts.com, Gonna Need Milk, and WK Kellogg Company, Buc-ee's and Yavapai Casinos, and Phillips Law Foundation.